Okay, so if you are seeing this, this is part 2 of part 1. I haven't given part 1 a name as yet, so I don't know what is it, but I mean, I'm sure they'll be coming out the same day. So if you're seeing part 2, then please go back to part 1. Part 1 is very interesting. So here you have persons, you know, as I said in part 1, who could have been working very hard to send negative energies with the magician here for you to be in self-doubt. Because again, the idea is to talk you out of whatever it is that you're venturing out into. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to get ahead. So these people are being very strategic in whatever it is they're doing, whatever it is they're planning. And with the authenticity, people don't want you to live your truth. They don't want you to stand in your power. And a lot of people are trying to trap you, to hold you back, to keep you stagnant. They want to dim your light. They don't want you, like the peacock, to be able to show your true colors. They don't want the world to see who you are. And it's like, again, with Joseph, with his coat of many colors. Not only did God favor him, but he was also favored by his own father. And so his brothers, his siblings, they hated him for that. And so that was a part of their hatred for him. And so for a lot of you, you have people who don't want you to be seen. They want to stop. They want to block your progress. And you're called to venture out. See, these people, they will do anything. See, with the vows card, they're making a wish, hoping, dreaming, you know, rituals, anything, everything that they need to do in order to stop you and to block you. And for a lot of you, these could be people who you think or you thought they are for you. These are people you thought had your best interests at heart. They had your best interests at mind. These are third parties. These are enemies. So you thought that when you are out there shining and living your best life and doing what you're supposed to do, you thought that these people were happy for you, but no. Actually, they dislike you even more. This card says distrust. So you thought these people, and again, when you break free from the opinion of others, the validation of others, I'm telling you, it's a big deal. It is a big deal. Because for a lot of you, a lot of us, these people, they want to keep you confined. They want to keep you trapped. They want you to be in this prison where only them, they are the only ones who have access to you. And whether this is to your money, whether this is to your time or your body, a lot of people build houses, buy cars, start businesses based off of you, whether it's taking, borrowing, stealing. Again, the enemy doesn't do anything fair, so there must be some manipulation that happened there. And therefore, they want to keep you limited because like the more exposure you have, they don't want people to see you. Because then if other people see you, then it's like they have more competition. People are going to want what you have because they see what you have. But again, you don't know what you have. You don't know what you bring to the table. And because, again, for a lot of you, a lot of us, low self-esteem, you know, just a lack of awareness, lack of self-awareness. We don't know our own power. We don't know our own strength. And then we have these manipulators, these agents of the devil who come into our life to try to stop and block our progress. And then you think that these people really love you. They're, you know, you think they have your best interests at heart, when in fact, these are bullies. They're taskmasters. It's like they want you to keep going. Just do what they say you should do. They have the best ideas for you, what you should do and what you shouldn't do. And they themselves can't even guide themselves. They make you their project. They are the head taskmaster, because it's like you are their project. You are their investment. So just do as you say and we will be good. But the moment you decide to heal, to elevate, to branch out, to not allow fear to hold you back, these same people, they're going to gang upon you. These same people, they're going to get everybody who you know to come against you because they're going to tell them lies. And then when you go to those people to talk to them, they already have an opinion. Because guess what? They're already on that person or those people's side. So they are already ganging up on you. Then you're going to realize you're alone. And then you will have to go within to do the work. And then what these people will end up teaching you is self-mastery, how to be self-sufficient, how to believe in yourself, how to not care about what people say. Their opinion doesn't matter anymore. They don't have that power over you. We saw the shame card in part 1. They can't hold you back to that whatever mistake or flaws of the past. You don't know that person. That's not you. And I mean, that is huge for people not to have that control over you anymore. So you're realizing, or you will come to the realization that these people, whatever they were doing, it's only for their own self-interest. And it can happen in any arena. Any arena, it doesn't matter. If people can, they will. And for a lot of you, a lot of us, these journeys, it's about knowing your worth. Again, it's finishing what you start. Believing in yourself, even if you have to go it alone. With the self-doubt card, again, it looks like she's going out, it's night and it's scary. But it's standing up for yourself, doing this. A lot of you are generational curse breakers. And there are things in your lineage that you have to go it alone to break it. Those people are not generational curse breakers. They're karmics. They're just here to trigger you. They're here as catalysts for your growth. To see, it's like they're a test to see if you're going to stay in the pit, in the mess, or are you going to come into the awareness of who you are, that you're an eagle. You're meant to soar. You're meant to fly. It's like they're here to hopefully help you to push you into your purpose, to be the elevator that takes you to the next level. But sometimes we forfeit our purpose, our calling. It's like we forget the mission. And that is the time you self-sabotage. Again, they can only nudge you, push you. I mean, just like the snake, it's like they have that cunning, sneaky look when they're talking to you, and it's like just so sweet. And again, it makes it seem as if they're really for you. But again, the trick is to block you from advancing to the next level. Because if they are able to do that, then that's where you self-checked out. So you can't say, well, they sabotage me. Yeah, they can try, but not until you participate, then it won't be accomplished. That is when you give over now your full power and control to these people. And then when you do that, they realize, okay, you don't know your worth, you don't love yourself, you forfeit, you give up on whatever your purpose is. Then it's like they just continue to, just have you like a ball, kicking, boxing, hitting, because you don't know your worth. And they can do whatever to you. So yeah, if you are willing to do this, I'm telling you, on the other side, it will be beautiful. For a lot of you, a lot of us, the lesson here, it's a karmic one. that you need to see it through whatever you start, because he who has begun a good work in you is able to see it through to the end. Again, the enemy or enemies or the haters are there as distractions. This is their mission in this life. Can you hear me here? This is what they're here to do. And I know even for myself, sometimes it's like, oh, but yes, this is what they're here to do. They're here to be a menace. They're here to create blockages and hindrances, to get you frustrated, to see if you're going to give up. This is what they're here to do. And like the song says, the hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. Press along, saints. Press along. Keep going. Even if you catch hell, the song says, don't hold it. And if you're going through it, don't stop. Because they are here to do their purpose. And a lot of them, I'm telling you, they're doing it very well. But again, if only we can remember why we are here. And not to give up, not to give in. And to remember why you started in the first place. Why you started. Because sometimes we get caught up in the rat race. But what was the real purpose? And then that is what is going to help you to keep going. Because you realize that when you take care of God's business, God takes care of you. He makes a way out of no way for you. He will. He will. So a lot of these people, you could have thought that they were for you. They're compassionate and all of that. Instead, you're realizing they're a horrible friend. Horrible, terrible family members. They did not have your best interests at heart. I mean, these people overload. They wanted you to be stressed, have a lot of obligation, feel overwhelmed. So it's like if they can keep you stuck in one area of your life, then you won't have time to pay attention to the other area or areas of your life. They want you to be bogged down. Whatever it is, you're working with these people, they keep piling up your work on you, more work on you. They keep distracting you to look over there, focus over there. Again, they're taskmasters. They're like slave drivers. They just want you to do what they want you to do. Because it's benefiting them. It's benefiting them. They don't want you even to pick your head up for a minute. Because God forbid, you're going to see something. You're going to hear something. Somebody's going to see you. You're going to see somebody. They don't want that. Because again, you are their prized possession. And again, for the purpose and the calling that you have on your life, these people are here to keep you trapped, to hold you back, to keep you stuck. Again, we need to stop looking at people. Yes, I know they look like people. But again, look at the heart, the spirit. And this is why so many of us, it's like people are attracted to us. And it's like the closer they come to you, the more you can see their heart. And then once you start showing them or telling them certain things, it's like you repel them at the same time. It's like your light repels them. They hate your light. Because it's like they love your good energy. They love your vibe. They love that you're kind. You give, even out of your emptiness, you sacrifice for them. But it's like that truth, they can't stand it. That light, no, they don't want you to have it. They want to dim it. Your personality, the way people see you, the way you love people, no, they don't want anybody else to see that. They want to keep it covered. And so for a lot of you, these people, they may come back, with an apology because they're guilty. Confession, their forgiveness. But again, it's like, for me, it's like God, it's God. Just they need to go to God, because a lot of these people, they did too much. You forgive them, that's for you. You know, have compassion on yourself. Some of these people may even want to come back to, you know, to say what they have done. You know, for a lot of these people, you know, with the pride card, you know, they did it out of ego. Some of them, they wanted something from you. You know, it's like they wanted a promise from you. It's kind of like, propose to me, don't go over there. You know, it's like whatever it is, whatever promise, whatever gifts you have for the world to see or to know, they don't want anybody else to have that. Just give it to them. But at the same time, they don't appreciate it. They're not even changing. They're not interested in changing. Because everything they're doing or they have done, it's really underhanded. We see the right there. So they're doing a lot of rituals, sending negative energies, you know, taking vows and all of this stuff. Again, a lot of what they're doing, it's based on manipulation. Wow. And with the death card, you know, endings, harm, inevitable. So a lot of these people, you know, it's like they really wanted to put an end, or they want to put an end to whatever it is that you do, you believe in, the way you think, the way you see yourself. You know, but again, death is also change, transformation. So for a lot of you, you're just seeing people, you're seeing things or them for who they really are. You know, these people could have wanted you to be in this 9 of Wands here. But again, the thing is that you're this wounded warrior. They wanted you to feel fatigued. This is what I'm saying. They send you all these negative energies so you don't have that get up and go. It's like you're lackadaisical. You don't have the drive, the energy. It's like every time you think about doing that thing, going, whatever, you want to give up. But for a lot of you, you know, stay strong, have courage, persevere. So whatever draining energy, fatigue, send it back, return it to sender, because it's not coming from a good place. You're really, see, these people, what they want you to do, they want you to be in this 9 of Pentacles reverse, where you're dependent on them. You're working hard. Like I said, they want to keep you stressed. These people, it's about deceit. They don't want you to be happy. So it's like you need to pay attention to the way you feel, because if that's not your energy, send it back. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands here in the reverse talks about compromise, resolution, end to conflict or struggle, peace, harmony, intimidated, shy. So like I said, a lot of these people, you know, it's like for a lot of you, you're seeing through these people jealousy, their envy, their competition, you know, the struggle and all of this stuff. And these people now, they may want to compromise with you because you're not settling. But for a lot of you, you're going, or you're asked to go where peace reside. You don't want to be around people who are competing with you. For a lot of you, this is an Empress in the reverse. Somebody again who is insecure. They can't produce anything. They lack confidence. This is why they hate you as the peacock. They don't want to see you shine. They lack growth. They're overbearing. They get on your last nerve. And this is why they got together to work with people to see if they could put you in that 2 of Pentacles. You know, it's like they want you to be juggling, to be unstable here. Yeah, but for a lot of you, you know, it's like the sun is here for you. I love it. The sun is here for you. In the upright. Positivity, freedom, vitality, good luck, optimism, confidence, and truth. So a lot of you, you're stepping in your confidence. I mean, again, you're speaking life into your situation. You don't need people to give you validations. You break free from the opinions of others. And you're seeing exactly, clear as day, what is happening. Because the sun is about clarity. What is in the dark is coming to light. Or, you know, this is confirmation for a lot of you. So your confidence, again, with the compassion, you are now being the friend that you never had. You're being kinder to yourself. Because you're realizing that for a lot of you, the way that you have been feeling, this wasn't even your energy. People were sending this to you. Now you can see it. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. So you're no longer putting up with people's abuse of generosity. You were giving more than you were receiving. You're no longer putting up with people's abuse of power, inequality, subservient, no. Scams, their bad debts, undervalue. People didn't value you. And you're giving up all of that. Because now you realize why people, and again, it's because you stopped giving to them. This is why they want to come back to apologize. Some of them, they want to come back very flighty, you know, Knight of Wands here. You know, they want to come back into your life to flirt with you. You know, to sweep you off your feet. Look sexy, hot, you know, all of this stuff to charm you. Spirit is saying, look out for that. You know, they're trying to tempt you to see if you're going to fall for it. Don't fall for it. Again, the enemy tries to use what they think you know. And this is what I'm saying. When you're healed, when you've gone through that transformation and that healing, it's like the things that you would fall for in the past, no, that doesn't bother you anymore. You're no longer a slave to that thing. So it says if you're feeling stuck in any area of your life, whether it's in a relationship, a job, or a situation, ask yourself, what is stopping me from leaving? Yes, leaving is scary, but sometimes it's the right step to take. Be brave. We are right beside you. Confirmation. So your spirit team, they're telling you that you're not alone. Again, there is more with you than with them. But for a lot of you, a lot of us, we just didn't know it, or we weren't aware of it, or even believe it. But again, a lot of what you're dealing with is spiritual warfare. You know, stop looking at people at eye level, at what you see. It's spiritual warfare. It is spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare. A lot of people, they actually believe they can steal your destiny. They can hold you back, take from you and all of this stuff. This is what they believe. And this is why they go so hard with what they're doing. So if you're feeling stuck in any area of your life, whether it's in your relationship, a job, or just a situation, ask yourself, what is stopping me from leaving? Yes, leaving is scary, but sometimes it's the right step to take. Sometimes it's the right thing to do. Sometimes it's the best thing to do for you. So you need to move on it, whatever it is that you need to do. So it says here, some people, they could be stealing your ideas, pretending even that they invented them. So again, this could be why people don't want you to be seen, because then it's better for them. It's better for them to hide you while they're stealing your work, posting it as if it's theirs. So, you know, they can take the credit for it. And some of these people, yeah, so they're stealing your ideas, pretending they invented them. And they do this because they're envious of your career and the money that you make. So this is why these people do what they do. You know, so a lot of them, it said they're remote viewing, looking into your life with their mind. I mean, if only they would find better things to do with their mind, it would be good. But, you know, again, they're here on a mission, and we are also here on a mission. So again, You know, we do what we need to do what we have to do, right? And just let them do what they need to do. Don't worry about them. Keeping your eyes on the prize, you know. So yeah, keep going. Keep going. And just know that God is for you. And because He's for you, nothing and no one will be, or they can be against you. Again, wow, look, they're causing you to miss out or lose an opportunity. Those are the things that they're working, and they're why they're going so hard. They want you to miss out or lose an opportunity. So take care, guys. Until next time, take care and be blessed.